Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 18 of Direwolf20's OceanBlock Let's Play series. Oh boy, we got a lot to do today, so we better get started. I want to get into Tier 4 Blood Magic, if I can. If that would be acceptable to y'alls. Sounds like a good plan, at least. In order to do that, we're going to need a few imbued slates, which is what I'm cooking up right now. We should have about 3-ish of them, and that should be on its way. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. It's 5,000 LP still for that third tier. Such a jump from like 1,000 to 2,000 to 5,000. So it's a total of 8,000 to get it. So I mean, it's not the end of the world, but boy, is it expensive-ish. So anyway, we're going to do this. Do we have no cobble in the home base? That's probably not a surprise. I need to organize some basics, but I'm doing what I did last time, which is in my last series, that is, I want to explore new things, right? Like, I want to enjoy checking out new mods and whatnot. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's up. What do you need? Do you need smooth stone? Is that what you need? Or, like, what's your deal, stranger? What's your deal, buddy? Smooth stone might be what you need. Then in addition, we need blocks of iron. Because we need to get the alchemical reaction chamber in order to get the blood shards. So we're going to go through the process today of, like, you know, ABC, get this thing set up. And then once we have the blood shards, we'll have the caps that we need for the Tier 4 altar. And Tier 4 is, as far as I know, the max. Like, that's as far as you go, right? So, oh, in fact, it was just smooth, regular stone that you need? Well, then why weren't you working? I had stone. I had stone. Buddy. I had stone. Thank you very much. And you're going to do that. Get me more smooth stone. Okay? So, hey, we've got our alchemical reaction chamber, which has a bunch of recipes, as far as I know. The arc recipes and the arc furnace recipes. So this can do a bunch of things. First and foremost, make weak blood shards. And as you can tell, we needed imbued slates for this, which is the Tier 3 slate. So we need Tier 3 blood magic in order to get to this point. We can use it also to uncraft our previous blood orbs if we wanted to do that. I don't know that we care enough to do that. We can turn sand into clay, which is cool. We can do some kind of ore tripling process, which looks neat. That looks pretty cool. So there's like an ore tripling process. We can turn netherrack into sulfur. Okay, that's cool. What else can we do that looks neat? Anything of particular excitement? We can turn terracotta back into clay. The main thing being the saturated tau into weak blood shards, with a 20% chance to get 2 of them. But you'll definitely get 1 of them, if I'm reading that correctly. Is there anything else exciting in this thing? Raw uraninite with lava crystals turns into uraninite? Oh, okay, yeah, because uraninite... Okay, I got it. For a second, it looks like it was, like, upgrading it to the next tier, but I don't think that's what's happening. I think this is just, like, smelting, basically. Arc furnace recipes. Basically, anything that's a furnace recipe, this thing can do. I got it. So, like, it'll cook rabbit into cooked rabbit, right? It'll, you know... Yeah. So it's basically any furnace recipe. Got it. Alright, so let's use this. We're gonna need a sanguine reverter first, though. So we need shears, polished andesite, or regular, just stone, iron, and an imbued slate. You'll notice I made an extra imbued slate because I kind of knew that this was coming. So you, and shears. Boom. Nice. And that should use about 50. Oh, 30? Is that what it used? 30? It's not bad. I can survive that. And then you go in there, Sanguine Reverter. So you have 32 uses remaining, increases crafting speed by 2. You can break down stuff into their previous crafting recipes, but this is also where we get the weak blood shards. So if I pop this dude in here, is that the process? That ain't bad. And then you're used to make that. Cool. Is there anything else that we can use this for? It's also used to make the Master Blood Orb once we hit a Tier 4 altar. It's also used to make the Greater Tardic Gem, which is the next upgrade. We're also going to need some will crystals, which we haven't got into the will crystallization process yet. I don't know how good or useful that is in this version of blood magic. And I was never really keen, or I don't want to say keen. I was never really clear on how useful those will things were. They were fun to automate and set up, but I don't remember needing to use them for a lot, at least in regular blood magic. I mean, there might have been some additions to some packs, but other than that, you know. So, where are we with blood magic? We've got a handful of blank slates, but we're going to need a bunch more, because in order to upgrade to our tier 4 dude, we're going to need any bloodstone. So I've got any bloodstone. Do you need that, maybe, to complete the quest? There you go. Any bloodstone. And then we're going to need 28 runes. So we need 28 total runes, which means we're going to need 28 total blank slates, which means I better get to crafting. Cool? So I will be back in a moment once I get to work. Cool? Alright, I'm going to call 33 enough. Let's get some blank runes, which is going to go in here and here. And then, where is my... Did I leave it somewhere-ish? Where did I put my blood orb? Is it in here? In here? Where indeed is my blood orb? What did I do with it? Where's my blood orb? I mean, I could use the lower tier one, but I'm just wondering where my... Am I crazy? Where'd it go? Am I just not seeing it? I cannot for the life of me figure out what happened to my blood orb. That is weird. But anyway, I guess I'll use this until I figure out what I did. So I need 28 of these, if my memory is correct. So we're going to definitely need more smooth stone, which luckily I was cooking up more of. Almost like I was prepared. Almost. And that should be cool. Tier 4 completed. Nice. So tier 4, random reward. Got me a, ooh, Terra Steel helmet. That is 1.5, 3 and 3, 4, 3.5 and 2. Still not as good. Still, yeah, this Aeternium helmet thing is pretty solid. Not a bad little guy at all. Alright, now that we've got that up and running, it's really bothering me that I can't figure out what I did with my blood orb. Let's get this thing visualized for tier 4. So you, tier 4. 5 has no content yet. I think you could do it, but I don't think it has any content. I wonder if it would work, though. Like, if it would actually come up and be like, yes, I'm a tier 5 blood orb now. And all that stuff. I don't know. Oh, you know what I should do? I should not be not wearing a scuba suit. That's what I should be doing. I should take off all my gear. I should equip... You know where it could be? Could I have put it in a curio slot by mistake? Nope. I did not put it in a curio slot by mistake. I am super curious as to what I did. I am so curious as to what happened there. You have no idea. I am exceedingly confused. Alright, into the deeps we go. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. You know, it's hard enough to place things correctly. Getting lag spikes does not help. Let's get our Matic here. I'm at the point where I'm literally going to just, like, start looking at the previous videos to see at what point I lost the orb. Not that it's hard to replace. It's like a block of gold, of which we have many, as we've said many times. Gold is not a problem in this pack. But still, it's just bugging me. Like, how did I do that? Okay, is that cool? Sweet. How's my oxygen doing? Just fine. Okay. You also need some solid blocks here. Any kind of solid block, for that matter. So let's make sure that we have something filled in. Let's use bricks like we were using before. You're gonna be in my way, are you? It's fine. It's not that big a deal. Looking good. Boom, tier 4 altar, complete. So now he's ranked as tier 4, which is cool. Now, if we wanted the tier 4 orb, what we would want to get then would be the Master Blood Orb. Yeah, look at that. The tier 5 orb is not even a thing. If you just looked up orb, you don't even see that there's not even a tier 5 Blood Orb. That's cool. So yeah, tier 5, definitely nothing is implemented. So we need 40,000 LP. I should be able to do that if I time things properly. All I need to realistically do is have the LP fully charged up and then be ready to sacrifice twice during the crafting process. Okay? So all you need is another saturated towel. You can put all your sand away. Did anything over here, like, become a problem that I did all that digging? Not really. Nobody over here seemed to mind that much, so that's cool. You're ready to be full. I wanted you to be all the way full before I even tried starting this. Cool. Oh, and by the way, we can totally make the next tier of path now, which would be the Worn Stone Path, which needs stone paths with a Master Blood Orb. So once we get the Master Blood Orb, we can increase the bonus that we get from this, which will be cool. Ready? So once you drop below 11, then we're gonna... Right? That might be enough. That might be enough. Tranquility. We might be able to pull it off. Come on, you're almost there. We did it. We did it. It was a little, we lost a little bit, but we pulled it off. Boom, bound to dire. Boom, quest complete. Told you we could do it. Told you we could do it. And that got me an infinity backpack. Ooh. Tell me more. Controls backpack? Open infinity backpack? How cool is... Ooh, look at you. This looks way cooler than this backpack. Sorry, Simply Backpacks. I'm just stating facts. It looks pretty cool. But shift clicking doesn't seem to... Do you need power, Infinity Backpack? I'm suspecting that you do. Can hold 2048 items. Slot back. I think this is like the other Infinity gear, where like the more power you give it, the more resources it can hold. I don't know what tier of Infinity Backpack. So tier 2 requires 4 million RF or higher. So we're not quite at that position because we've been neglecting stuff for a little bit. But can I shift click you now? I can't shift click. Oh, look at you. You do that. Oh, that might not be what I want. Magnet disabled. Item and XP auto pickup enabled. Charging enabled. Fluid slots. It's kind of cool. Looks like there's some good stuff you can do with it. Sneak click with back... Oh, whitelist. Whitelist is off by default. MBT tags, auto pickup. So you can filter what gets automatic. So it's cool. It's very cool. It's very, very cool. But it's not a straight up replacement. So what I'm going to probably do is stick with the open backpacks, the Simply backpacks, right? because I would say it's cool, but I would also say it has a different purpose than a regular backpack, right? It has a different purpose. So I would say very cool gadget. Definitely want to use it for some things, but not as a normal backpack. It has other purposes. It's meant for like, it's more like void enabled, control left click to change. Refill, control right click to change. That's cool. So you know what I could do? I could do something like this. Can I shift click now? Now if I turn on refill enabled, control right click to change. I would have expected that to work. Also, wasn't shift right click to open the charging enabled? Sneak and open backpack to swap. Control and open backpack key to disable. Interesting. Why can't I get that UI to come up again with the... I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm spending too much time on Infinity Backpack. It's cool, but also, like, I don't know why all of a sudden I can't get that. Yeah, it's more like a void dude, right? All right, guys, let's expand with some worn stone path, which I just crafted. Super simple. Now, memory serves, I did set this up kind of just in the right spot, so I should be able to expand this no problem. Now, I don't know how far we're going to want to expand it, and I also don't know why I have 6 extra path, because that... Oh, because I didn't... Ha! Yeah, I only put 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Did I only put 3 here as well? I did. I know what I'm doing. Shh. I'm a professional at this by now. I know how this game works. So bonus tranquility is at 120. There we go, 2178. Nice. So the max bonus that we can get from the tranquility altar at this point, also that's a thing I want to make, would be with worn stone path 200%. So we definitely want to get more farmland and more plants, and we'll see if, you know, just having it over there. That's right, I want dirt, not farmland. Come on, there. Professional at this, remember? So we're going to want that. And we're going to want some seeds. And we're going to want some potatoes. And we're going to want some carrots. And that'll be good times. Cool. And I'm going to see, like, if we can get it so that we have all the tranquility kind of over here, right? Now, one question that I might have for us is, how much of a problem will it be for this? Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It might be that this piece is not going to be, like, watered, but I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I guess we'll find out. So this was a row of potatoes. This was a row of wheat seeds. This was a row of potatoes. This was a row of wheat seeds. And this was a row of carrots. So we're going to do another carrot row. And then maybe another wheat seed row. And we're at 155% tranquility now. I don't know how frequently this updates. See, 170 now. 170 now. So that's cool. And I'll probably extend this a little bit. Now, to be fair, I could absolutely building gadget this, but meh. Does that look good? Cool. All right. So this was a row of wheat seeds. This was a row of potatoes. This was a row of carrots. more wheat, more potatoes, carrots, potatoes. Sweet. Okay. Good times. And the having by all thing. You can come here. You can come here. I wonder if you'll pull from my backpack. I guess things will be determined. There's technically code in building gadgets to pull from the backpack. Whether it's working in this version of Minecraft remains to be seen. We'll find out, I guess. Where's all my torches? I thought I had more torches than this. I might have accidentally thrown them in here. We could always just make a few more. Perfect, actually. Alright, so we currently have 265 in here. I have no idea what's happening. It may be a dupe bug that I just found. I'm just saying. Nobody tell Soren. Nobody tell Soren. Yeah, I feel like that's a dupe bug. I don't know if that's on my end or Foregoing's end, but I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that it's on my end, because I haven't looked at that code in about 1,000,000 years. And as a result, it's probably not that great. So we're at 173 tranquility. So let's see what else we can get tranquility-wise. Because what I'd probably like to do is have a little bit better. And I'm going to put you away because you're a potential dupe bug now. What else could we use to get tranquility? Because I would like to have the max 200 applied. Life Essence could do it. Netherrack, dirt, farmland, carrots, netherwort, beetroots, leaves, logs, fire, and grass. So let's do a row of soul sand. Or two, and some netherwort might be cool. And what I'm gonna do, let's get you, exchanger, did I put my building gadget away? Oh no, it's still in my inventory. Okay, haha, I know what I'm doing. YouTuber blindness is a thing. We've been over this. So variety is key here. So having a little variety in things would be a good way to go, right? So you're going to be better than 170 now? Not so much? Come on, dude. A little variety. What else could I do to make this thing cool? Netherrack will do it. Dirt and farmland. Potatoes, carrots, wheat, netherwort. Beetroots. Leaves, logs, fire, and grass. Now, obviously, what we could do is let's exchange her some grass over here. And what I could do is snag. Would that make you happier? 170? Let's see if that comes a little bit higher as a result of the grass. Maybe. Maybe not. Tranquility meter. Let's go. Update. Do your thing. Let's get life essence. So we can get some buckets. Hello. Yes. And maybe something like this. Bonus is, well, it's a little better. A little better. Now, I'm curious if source blocks are better than flowing blocks, but we'll see. So that 173 bumped up to 178. Now, what if I did this? Would that be cool? And higher. 178. Any difference? Not really. Yeah, it's towards the higher end when you start really needing, you know, more stuff. What if we got some beetroot seeds? Because we've got a little bit of that. What I could do is get my Green Grove sigil ready to go. And we could replace some of the things that we have a lot of, like wheat seeds. I think we have a decent amount of. Now that'll probably reduce you a little bit, right? 176. Now if we put beetroot there instead, and we did this, would that be cooler? Maybe? Maybe not. We'll see. 178. A little bit better. Meh. Fire was a thing, and netherrack, right? It's now just bothering me that I can't get this to go above 180. I don't know if this is a good place to put netherrack with a bunch of fire. I'm just curious what that would do. Ooh, that's pretty significant. That's pretty significant. $199. Oh, we're so close. Come on, 200. Let's go. Boom. 200% bonus. We finally did it. I needed to. I needed to make it happen. All right, sweet. So I wasn't planning to do all that, but, you know. Now, the other thing I decided I wanted to make was a Tome of Parisia. Now, what's something that I don't super care about in terms of... Ooh, mending is actually really good. Reaper? What's Reaper do? Reaper is not going to tell me what it does. Reaper's quick charge, soul speed. I'm going to do soul speed too. I don't know what it is. Or you know what? End Veil. I don't know that I care too much about End Veil. That seems like not that important of a thing. So I'm going to do that so I can get a Tome of Parisia, which will, in theory, nice, store my experience. Now, I don't know if there's a limit. I have no idea. It doesn't imply that there's a limit based on the fact that there's no thing. So it may not have a limit. I honestly don't know. Okay. Not bad. I may or may not wind up keeping this. This netherrack and fire thing. I'm not sure how I want to handle this. Because, like, this is a pace I'm going to be walking around a lot. I don't know if we want a bunch of fire. But, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, I'm going to call that a good wrapping up point for the episode. What I'd like to do here, I think off camera, I'm going to work towards, and I think I can do it now real quick just to have it ready. This guy needs tier 4 slates and the tier 4 orb in order to make the ritual tinkerer. And quest complete, hooray. What I'd also like to do is get myself, ooh, a teleportation wand, you don't say. Right click to teleport forward until a block is hit or maximum distance is reached. Curious how far that reaches, because that's kind of cool. What I'd like to do is be able to use the ritual of the Green Grove on this area, right? That was kind of one of the reasons we got into this. And the ritual tinkerer will allow me to get into that. But we'll get there, right? We'll get there. So how far do you teleport? Ooh. Oh my goodness, that is far. That's actually quite far. I like that. I like that. Until a block is reached, though. So you can't teleport through blocks. But I like that, actually, quite a bit. My goodness, that's a cool teleportation wand. McJady never fails to hype it up. Hey, there's my Magician Blood Orb. I was wondering where you were living this whole time. I knew you had to be somewhere. Found him. Found him. All right, wrapping up point. Devil Toy signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. I would also think it's about time to start getting back into tech. So I want to start teching up in terms of RF power gen, mechanism, and all that good stuff. All right, guys, take it easy.